Hey, what's going on, guys? We got a lot to talk about today. I even talked about content stuff yesterday, and then there's just more to talk about today. We're gonna go over it right away. So we all know today's Tuesday. Wednesday, Roster Revolution comes out, and these are the cards coming out tomorrow. Charles Cross, Chase Young, DJ Moore, Jalen Mills, Jordan Hicks, Josh Jacobs, Kevon Thibodeau, and Trey McBride. We all know it was kind of underwhelming last drop with the stats and stuff of these cards, but there's potential here. We all know Eagles team is the best statistically overall wise. They're getting Jalen Mills and Jordan Hicks. They were both Eagles. This team can get really good. And not only just for the Eagles team, I just hope all these cards are somewhat decent, somewhat usable, because the first drop was kind of lackluster with what they did drop. So these are the roster Revolution cards dropping tomorrow. I'm hoping their stats are as good as they should be. Now, one thing that was shown here is Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson, as you can see here, is going to be the new ranked top 100 reward. I'm assuming 98, 99 speed. He's going to be a very, very good card. This is probably going to be the most sought after top 100 reward of this whole year. As you guys know, ranked ends, I believe, Thursday or Friday. So you can start grinding for him as soon as that ends and it switches over. Start grinding for Calvin if you really do want him. He is going to be like around 3 million coins when he does actually come out and people start selling him. Calvin Johnson is probably going to be the best receiver in the game when he does drop. Now, I was telling you guys about Superbowl leaks yesterday, and I said potentially today we see the leaks. They just leaked the cards. So as you can see here, we have Larry. These are all the champs, by the way. All the champs. 95 overall champs. Larry Little, Ray Nitschke, Reggie Wayne, Steve Young, Trent Williams, John Lynch, Jamal Lewis, Herb Adderley, DeMarcus Ware, Deion Sanders. And if you guys didn't know, I believe Larry Little just a Dolphin, Ray Nitschke, Packer, Reggie Wayne, I believe, was a Colt his whole life, Steve Young, Niner, Trent Williams was a Washington and a Niner, John Lynch just a Buck. Jamal Lewis, I believe, was a Raven and a Brown. Herb Adderley, Packer. And then DeMarcus Ware was a Cowboy and a Bronco. And Deion obviously has a bunch of theme teams. Most notable. Cowboys are probably getting some upgrades here. Ravens is still very prominent. They're just not in the playoff race no more. So people are slowly starting to shy away from them. Them getting the OBJ, though, that came out. He's a very good card, making them still usable. Like, if you think about it, the Ravens corners are Deion Sanders, Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins. That's a really good three. And then if you really wanted to, you could have a filler somewhere in there. But that's a really good three corners for a Ravens team. Steve Young, he needs a good stack. He is left-handed. If you don't know, lefties in Madden have been broken for quite a while. And what I mean broken is whenever you try to roll out to any direction with a lefty, they're like running in slow motion kind of. It's a glitch. Righties don't have this problem. You can roll out freely however you want. But if you're using a lefty, it's kind of like they're stuck in the mud. He needs an elite stack to be in the QB conversation. I do think all these guys are going to get 2 buckets, or they're going to start to get 0 AP abilities. So, Steve Young, if they get 2 buckets, he better have Gunslinger and like Master Tack or Set Feet Lead discounted in his buckets to make him alright. He's left-handed, we know that's bad, but he has a really good stack. So, that's the only chance Steve Young has, in my opinion, unless you're a Niners fan. If you're a Niners fan, you could get him just because Trent Williams, like, there's a bunch of good cards here. I'm predicting all linemen, they're all going to be solid. I'm going to have no problem with the offensive linemen. I think most of these cards are going to be 95, 96 speed. Ray Nitschke, I think he's going to be 95 speed. 94 at the slowest, but I think he's going to be 95. Reggie Wayne, I think he's going to be 96 speed. Steve Young, speed really doesn't matter, but he probably will be high 80s, maybe low 90s. Trent Williams, obviously don't matter. John Lynch, he's probably going to be like 94, 95 speed, honestly. John Lynch wasn't known for his speed, but this is an overall upgrade, so they might just juice the cards regardless. Jamal Lewis, really good card. I'm assuming 95 speed. The only ability that matters for him is if he gets tank for 0 or not. Tank is what really matters. Tank for 1 would be okay too, but tank is what matters, and that would make him super usable if he did get it. Herb Adderley, if you don't know, last year, Herb Adderley was a dog last year. He did get a Super Bowl pass champ last year. Herb Adderley was just like that last year. I don't know what they did to his card. You're looking for mid zone, honestly. Mid zone KO. We might see deep zone KO happen because these are when they usually give deep zones. We just got our first one on Monday with Ronnie Hickman. So potentially starting to give most of these guys deep zone. I can see it on him. Maybe mid zone, flat zone for Herb Adderley. And then for DeMarcus Ware, I don't think we're going to get any edge rusher abilities that I think are going to be worth just yet. I think edge threat elite is when I start to be like, all right, maybe can I use it on him? And then for Dion, I'm hoping it's not a man KO. Potentially will be, I think, though. But if he gets deep zone KO at least or mid zone, I'll spend the extra AP on Dion because he's probably going to be 97 speed, probably 96, 97. I would probably lean towards 97 speed base for this Dion. Dion's always a hype card for Madden. I think they're going to juice all of these cards, but Dion, everybody knows, Dion's like a very beloved card in Madden, and they never shy away from giving Dion love. Now moving on to the LTDs here. These are the Super Bowl LTDs. We have Cooper Kupp. I hope he at least has 96 speed, guys. Rams team is secretly good, but Cooper Kupp, I hope he has 96 speed. 95 speed wouldn't hurt him, but for an LTD, I hope he has at least 96. Gronk's going to be good. I hope he has at least 95 speed. Obviously, Gronk's not known for his speed either, but I need Gronk to have 95 speed. Give us a refresh at the tight end position so I get swapped from somebody like Kittle. And then Ronnie Lott. I think Ronnie Lott is probably going to be the best safety in the game, regardless if they put him at free or strong. He needs to have 96 speed at minimum. If he has 97, then it's like we're really talking. But I could see 95, 96, and then he needs deep zone KO or mid zone KO. If he gets any of those discounted, he's probably free safety 1 or 2 because Ronnie Hickman is not a LTD. So he's probably going to be a lot more expensive than Ronnie Hickman. But Ronnie Lott, if you're a Niners fan, Raiders fan, I don't know if he was a Jet, maybe a Jet, but Ronnie Lott's cards always play good. I feel like he's always bound to get a Super Bowl pass card too. I feel like he's always good for one of those every year. And then we have Mean Joe Green here, who potentially can be D tackle 1. The stats he would need to be D tackle 1 is he needs 90 speed at least, and he needs inside stuff for 1 AP. That's all he needs for him to be D tackle 1. There's not too crazy of D tackles right now. He is an LTD, which will suck. Unless these cards are unbelievably juiced with abilities. I could see Cooper Kupp being one of the cheaper ones, and I could see Mean Joe probably being like in the mid ranges, but these guys could probably be the most expensive LTDs that drop. Then he would be kind of floating in the middle of like the 1 mil, 1.5 range. These guys would be 2+, and then depending how good they make him, if they make him with 95 speed, he'll definitely be under 1 million coins. But yeah, those are the Super Bowl past LTDs dropping on Thursday. And then the last thing that we have here, I told you guys I would show you guys the LTD when I found it. And here it is. The LTD for this week will be Christian Okoye, another Chief. I was assuming it was going to be a Chief LTD, Chiefs, Eagles, Super Bowl. You know what they did? They gave a Chief a card, and they gave an Eagle a card down here with Brian Dawkins. They also got Forrest Craig coming. Potential Packers team upgrade because they are getting Herb Adderley, Ray Nitschke. Like, that team's coming together pretty quickly. They have some solid cards if I can go over quick. They have Jair Alexander, Julius Peppers, Ted Hendricks. I know their abilities aren't the greatest. Jimmy Graham. I know his change of direction is a little rough. McKinney. They have some cards here that really can make them good depending if you're on a 40 team. But Christian Okoye, probably going to see him as a fullback probably, but Probably could put him at running back. I'm going to assume 95 speed at least. I just think he's going to be good unless they make him a fullback, which they've messed up before, and give him like 93 speed. And then this would really cook that card. But if they give him 95 speed, then this could really be the running back for the Chiefs theme team. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.